Hello guys, this is Love Motor Arvinga, the electrical engineer. Right, today I'm working on this board. As you can see here, this is a consumer unit and all the breakers here are full. Yeah, all the breakers that you can see here, they are all full and they are all wired professionally. So I've done a job here. There was a garage and the garage was converted into a living room. So there was no any sockets at all, and I've put all my sockets. But now I want to wire up the sockets that I have put. But as you can see here, there is no any spare breaker that I can wire up my sockets. This is the wire that I've done for my sockets for the garage socket line. So I want to add the breaker. This is a 32 amp breaker. I've got a 32 amp breaker here. As you can see, this is a 32 amp breaker, a 32 amp breaker. As you can see here, this is a 32 amp breaker. Here you can see it's 32 amp breaker. So I want to add this breaker onto this so that I can wire up my sockets in the garage. So first of all, what you need to do is, when you're dealing with electricity, you don't just go straight away and touch electricity. The first thing that you need to do is to cut off the power. Make sure there is no any power. Don't do anything stupid, but electricity is very, very dangerous. And before you touch it as well, you need to have the right tools. Make sure you have the right tools for the right job. Like for this job, I've got my tools here. Let me show you all the tools that I have that is needed on this job. So I've got only these tools. Those are the tools that you need. You need a plier. This is a plier that you need. And you need your screwdriver. As you can see, I've got my two screwdrivers. This is a Phillips and this is a Star. Make sure they are the right screwdrivers. Yeah. And this is a wire streamer. You need this one, a cable streamer. And you need also your test meter. This is my test meter. This is my test meter. As you can see, this is my test meter to test the voltage. You can see here it's beeping. When you touch it here, you see it's beeping. There is a beep to make sure it's working properly. My test meter is working properly. So right, let's get started. We are so that I can show you the rest, how you can wire up how you can put the breaker. I want you to watch what I'm doing now. Right, before you do anything, make sure you have isolated this box. You need to isolate the box. As you can see here on this box, it's a split box. It has got two RCDs. This is RCD number 1 and RCD number 2. And this RCD, it controls this section. And the second RCD controls this section. So on this section, this is where I'm gonna add my breaker. I'm gonna add another breaker, which is a 32 amp breaker. So I'm gonna isolate, I'm gonna work on this section. This is the section that I need to work. I'm not gonna touch this section because this section, there is no any spare gap where I'm gonna put my 32 amp breaker. So the section that I need is this section. That's the section that I'm dealing with. Let me show you the section that I'm dealing with. This is where I need to put my breaker here. As you can see, it's empty. There's an empty space. So I'm gonna put my breaker there. So I'm going to switch off here on the RCD. This is an RCD that protects the circuits on this side. So I'm gonna bring this down to make sure there is no power on this side. Before I bring down this, let me test that there is power, there's voltage that is coming here. As you can see here, there is voltage here. There's voltage coming here. There is voltage. There is voltage. So the voltage is there. So I need to make sure, you see, there is voltage. There is voltage on this section. The voltage is coming. The voltage is coming. So now I'm quite sure that there is voltage. So I'm gonna bring down the RCD that controls this section. So let me bring down this this RCD to make sure there is no power that is going on this side. So if I bring it down, right, there is no power going on this side now. So you can see here, I'm testing it. There is no power that is going to this side. There is no power that is going to this side. All the power has been cut off. So you can see here there is a cover that says warning. Make sure you take out this cover. Remove the cover. As you can see, I have removed the cover. So here as well, there is no voltage. There's no voltage. All the voltage is gone, is dead on this section. So I'm now sure that there is no voltage coming on this section. As you can see, like I told you before, that this is a split fuse board. It's a split fuse board, meaning to say we have two RCD. This is 1, 2. So this one, it controls this section. So this section, the power is still there. Yeah, that's why we have got an RCD on this section. So if you test it here, you can see the power is there. The beep, it means that there is voltage. There is voltage, so there is voltage on this section. But I'm not going to touch this section. I'm only interested on this section, and this is where I'm working on. That's why I cut off here. So now let's get started. There is no voltage on this section. Try to remove it. Anyway, we'll get there. Right, it's coming off. This is the spare. It's come off now. So I need to make sure. So make sure when you are replacing the breaker, buy the exactly ones. You can see this is BG, and I've bought this one. It's a BG as well, as you can see here. That's a BG. So I am installing this one here. We need to put the BG one. Put it. Sorry, I've dropped it. So I'm putting the BG. So we need to remove this bus bar. We need to remove this bus bar, yeah, so that we can be able to put our breaker. So as you can see now, this bus bar is out. The bus bar is out now. Right. Don't forget to test it to make sure that there is no power coming in there. Yeah. But down here there's no power. That's fine. So, right. It's time to put our breaker. So let's install our breaker here. Right. It's going to be very easy to install our breaker. As you can see, I've put my breaker here. Right. I've swapped my new breaker. Very easy. Very, very easy. So right. The new breaker is in. The new breaker is in. So once you put the new breaker, this is the new breaker that I've put. Once you put the new breaker, right, you have to put back this. We have to put back our bus bar. Let's put back our bus bar, and that's it. So right, the bus bar is back here now. But scroll it back. Make sure it's all tightened properly. Right. Right, we've now put the bus bar now, so it's time to put our cables.
Yes.
Thank you so much for the tea.
No problem.
Cheers, thank you. Come on. Right. Right, that's lovely. Lovely. Right. Slot my wire in. You can see my wire is in now. So it's the time to connect it. Make sure you have the right tools. You need to have the right tools to do this job. If you don't have the right tools, it's difficult to do this job. Very, very difficult to do this job if you don't have the right tool. Right, we are almost finished. Almost finished. Right. And this cable is earth. You can see here. You make sure you put the earth sheet to cover the earth cable. You need to put the earth sheet to cover the earth cable. Right. And use your cable streamer to trim the ends of the cables. Right. You see, I've trimmed the cables, the end cables. Right, it's now time to connect. Make sure everything is nice and neat when you're connecting your cables. They have to be nice and neat. So the earth goes on the earth side. Right, I've connected my earth here. The earth is being connected now, you can see. I've put the earth. Now is the time to put our neutral. This is our neutral here, that's our neutral. So in putting the neutral, make sure you put it on the correct size because it's a split box. The neutral for that section, it goes on here. on this section here. So I'm gonna connect my neutral here. All my neutral cable goes here. Make sure when you're screwing it, make sure you screw it tight. All the cables must be screwed tight. Right. So my neutral has gone there now. So the next thing is to make sure that we connect our live wire, which is the brown wire. Make sure when you're connecting the brown wire, you need to connect it nice and neat. Right. So you can see our live wire is out here. So I'm connecting my live wire. We put it here on the new breaker that I've added. So let's tighten it up. That's it. Right, that's it, guys. We have put our I've added my breaker here now. So let's test to make sure that the voltage is there. The power is there now. Right, we test here, there's no voltage. You can see there's no voltage. So the next thing is for me to bring up this RCD so that there can be the voltage on this side. So I've put the power on. Right, let's see if the voltage is coming now. Yes, there's voltage. You can see the beep. There's voltage now. There's voltage on this new breaker that I've put, which is this one. Let me see. Yeah, there is voltage. That's how you add the breaker. So the voltage is there now. So the job has been done successfully. So let's put back the cover. Don't forget to cover. To put the cover back, you put this cover here, but someone can come and touch it and it's gonna be dead. Right, so you can see you cover it nice and neat. And this is the time to put back the cover as well. The main cover, which is this one. So we'll put it back. Put it back. Make sure it's safe. It's all safe. Right, it's all done. Yep, let's close it. That's all done. The job has been done successfully. Thanks so much for watching. God bless you. This is Love Mota Ruvinga, the electrical engineer. If you've got any work that needs to be done, please don't hesitate to contact me. God bless you. God bless you. And those ones who are also still subscribing on my channel, please continue to subscribe. If you like my job, subscribe my channel. God bless you. Leave comments as well. I love you so much. Have a good day.